Rafael Palmeiro was once considered a lock for the Hall of Fame. A smooth-swinging lefty with over 3,000 hits and 500 home runs, he was among the most consistent offensive players of the 1990s and early 2000s. But in 2005, his legacy took a stunning and irreversible hit when he went from publicly denying steroid use under oath to testing positive just months later. It became one of the most infamous and ironic scandals in Major League Baseball's steroid era. On March 17, 2005, Palmeiro appeared before a congressional hearing on performance-enhancing drug PED use in Major League Baseball. Sitting alongside other stars like Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, and Jose Canseco, Palmeiro delivered what would become a hauntingly iconic moment in baseball history. With unwavering confidence, he pointed his finger and declared, "Let me start by telling you this. I have never used steroids. Period." But just 5 months later, that statement collapsed. In August 2005, MLB announced that Rafael Palmeiro had tested positive for the anabolic steroid stanozolol. He became one of the first high-profile players to be suspended under MLB's new drug policy, which had taken effect earlier that year. The suspension was for 10 days, standard for a first offense at the time, but the implications were devastating. The timing couldn't have been worse. Just weeks earlier, Palmeiro had joined the exclusive 3,000-hit club, a feat only 3 other players with 500 home runs had achieved. Palmeiro claimed he had never knowingly taken steroids and suggested he may have received a tainted B12 injection from a teammate. Despite the defense, his credibility had already been shredded by his emphatic denial on Capitol Hill. Congress took his positive test seriously, so seriously that it launched a perjury investigation into whether Palmeiro had lied under oath. Ultimately, the House Government Reform Committee said there wasn't enough evidence to charge him with perjury, but the damage was done. His career effectively ended that season. The Baltimore Orioles distanced themselves from him, and he received little interest in free agency. Though his statistical achievements remained, his reputation was beyond repair. Palmeiro's case became a lightning rod in the debate over PEDs and the Hall of Fame. Despite having numbers that should have made him a first-ballot inductee, he has never received more than 12.6% of the vote and fell off the ballot in 2014 after just 4 years of eligibility. His name is now mostly mentioned as a cautionary tale, an example of how the steroid era not only inflated numbers but destroyed legacies. Rafael Palmeiro's story is one of extraordinary talent shadowed by scandal. The contrast between his bold denial and the failed drug test that followed serves as one of the most memorable ironies in the history of sports.